settled. I'm finally moved to the new house. As y'all can see, my ring light broke. Like y'all can see in my eyes, y'all can see that it's only in the bottom that works. The top, it's okay, it's fine I guess. But I'll go ahead and make a new video today, and we'll go ahead and do a close-up of everything, closer than just having y'all far away. I'll probably like go ahead and find a better way to set y'all up, but as of now, this is what I have, this is what I could do. Today I'm alone, so I was like, let me go ahead and make a new video. Let me go ahead and like do something. I mean, at the end of the day, I am not a professional. It's just something to like take my time and to not be bored. So I did wash my face already, and I'm gonna just go ahead and put some German-X on. I did bring everything to the restroom. It was like a whole 10 minutes for me to go ahead and put all this setup up, in which my makeup is in the table, and then I have the ring light where it was standing, it wasn't working, so I had to go ahead and it was just a whole chaotic thing. But let's go ahead and get started. So I am gonna go ahead and use my Lacoste primer, and that's basically what I'm gonna go ahead and use. I'm gonna use like a small portion of it because a little bit does go a long way. So basically where I'm gonna focus it is on my T-zone. I'm gonna start off here, and then whatever's left from it, I'm gonna go ahead and put it all over my face. So my face is primed, and now I'm gonna go ahead and use my foundation. I'm still debating if I should go ahead and use my CoverGirl or if I should go ahead and use my Maybelline Fit Me foundation, in which that is like my go-to. But I think I'll go ahead and give a try to, I'm gonna go ahead and give CoverGirl a try. So I did use this once and I actually like it, but I think I bought it too light for me. I'm not really sure because of the lighting that I have in here and the lighting that it's outside. It is a little bit different. So whenever you try to go ahead and like whenever you try to like match everything in here, it looks perfect. But once you go outside, you'll be looking like a whole different skin color. And that's something I'm still learning, to go ahead and like get my right foundation. So I'll go ahead and get it in my hand. I go ahead and do it on my blender, my sponge. You see, like, it looks too white, but then again, it's like, so since this foundation kind of looks a little bit lighter, I am gonna go ahead and put my Fit Me foundation on top of it. I do have a darker foundation that I accidentally bought the wrong color. So whenever a foundation is too light for me, I go ahead and like use that foundation to go ahead and like give it a perfect match, in which it really doesn't make huge of a difference from my actual skin color, but still I feel like it's a little bit like just a little bit too white. I've been just like this. I mean, this Texas heat is just not working with me. Come on. So I did went ahead and added a little bit more foundation on my skin. I feel like this is a good coverage. I mean, I'm so used to just using my Fit Me foundation that I don't leave like this. You have to like really blend it in order for this to like look nice. And with my Fit Me foundation, I feel like it's just like you don't gotta do as much work. And come on, I'm lazy. I like doing my makeup, but it's just in this heat, I really hate doing my makeup because I feel like I do my makeup and I step outside and then I'm just like sweating that shit off.
Just not waking up. I can't do my hair with my hair. I can't do my makeup with my hair down. I feel like it gets all over my face.
Sorry about that, you guys. I had to cut the video because I received the call. So I did went ahead and added my darker foundation on my face while I was on the call because I didn't want it to stop. And that was what I was blending out with the brush. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my concealer now. It's like I get bored at home. And I was like, you know what, let me start making videos. Let me start like entertaining myself mostly. I do get my blender and I go ahead and basically blend everything in. So another technique that I think works for me, since I don't do my eyebrows, basically this top of the blender, how I'm blending everything in, I go ahead and basically just follow my eyebrow, the bottom of my eyebrow. There you go. And that makes it look like if I did my eyebrow.
That's that. my concealer, and which is probably creased by now because I did have to go get all my setting powders and basically all the base powders because I have them inside my drawer. I don't have them in containers. So I'm going to go ahead and set my under eyes with my translucent setting powder. This is by AOA Studio. It was $1 and I actually like it. It's pretty cool. I feel like it brightens my under eye. So basically that's what I do. I don't bring it no more lower, like the inner corner of my nose, because I do tend to crease from there a lot. So from there, I'll go ahead and so this is what I do. I go ahead and put it all over my eye. Basically what that does is just easier for me to go ahead and like prime my eyelids and go ahead and put powder on them. So I could just go ahead and put foundation over it. I mean, eyeshadow over it. So from there, I do go ahead and get my spray. So I can go ahead and like, basically all the powders I put on my face, they could go ahead and kind of set in.
Since I did use kind of a lighter foundation, I am going to go ahead and darken it up with my Fit Me powder. This is in the color 230, in which I am in between a 210 to 20. But right now, since it's summer, I'm a whole different shade color than from winter or fall, whatever you want to call it, because we don't get none of that here.
So that's basically what I do. I just tap, and whatever I get on it, just go ahead and put it on my face. I know some people think like that's a lot, in which it is a lot, but I like it. I've always done that, and I feel like it works for me because I do tend to get oily all over my face quick, and I feel like that locks it in for a little bit longer. Because I don't like taking like an hour to do my makeup, and then 20 minutes later I'm already sweating it off, right? Who likes that? Nobody. I didn't get this middle color, in which it's like the lightest one in the palette. I use that. I don't know the difference between bronzing and contouring, so I just go ahead and do whatever like fits my face. Sometimes whatever fits my face is not gonna fit your face, but I mean, you know, we could just kind of like help each other, right? So I do get a big fluffy brush that came in. That's that. That's pretty much what I do. You know, just go ahead and give like my face a little bit more of a figure. And that's why I like using this big brush, so I could go ahead and like not just focus on one spot. I could go ahead and like, you know, just spread it a little bit around, make sure that my face has a little bit more of structure, you know. So we'll go ahead and
so I just go ahead and, you know, just make the areas a little bit more sculpted.
okay, I see. So from that, okay, so that's that. That's really much what I do to my face. So I can go ahead and look like a little bit more sculpted, in which you can kind of see I went a little bit too down. I just go ahead and get my 220 powder, and I just go ahead and go like this. Okay, I do that. Okay, so that's that. It looks a little bit more better. I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit translucent powder on top, just to go ahead and make it a little bit more like snatched. I do that, and then I do get and bring it down, whatever's left. And if y'all see me that I'm looking that way, it's because my mirror is that way, and I still haven't learned how the hell to put a mirror in front of the camera, so I feel like I'm kind of looking towards the camera. Back then I used to be like, who the hell listens to temerarios? Tell me why now that I mean, back then when I was like 12.
Just let my face sit for a little bit while I go ahead and put basically blush on my face. I don't leave it for long though. So this is the blush I like. This is from AOA Studio also. This was $1. And it's kind of like a burnt pinkish color type. It's in the color Wispy. Pretty cool. Pretty nice. So I get my brush. I actually got this brush from there too. It's $1. I did made a video on these products, and if you still see me using these products, because I actually gave them a second try and I actually liked them. Most of the products I didn't like the foundation, the primer was like too watery and stuff like that. But I mean, that's a video that I could just go ahead and go watch, and y'all see, you know, there's actually good stuff for $1. You just gotta go ahead and like dig, you know. So since I already did that, I'm gonna go ahead and get my big brush again and just go ahead and blend everything in. I feel like I kind of want to do, from there, I do get my highlighter. This is in the color Blossom Glow. I go ahead and get it on one of these like wispy brushes. Go ahead and like add color to my face. I mean, highlight to my face, you know, get them distracted from my double chin on top of my eyebrow. The other day, I told my sister, can you go ahead and do my eyebrows? She was like, yeah, sure, just go ahead and wait and I'll do your eyebrows. I was like, okay. So I was like, let me just go ahead and do my foundation, and then she'll still be able to do my eyebrows. And I saw that she wasn't done with hers. She was still on that one eyebrow. And I was like, okay, let me go ahead and do my concealer, and, you know, she could still be able to do my eyebrows. Yeah, my eyebrows. Because she knows how to do her eyebrows pretty nice. I mean, hey, she's 13. She knows how to do her eyebrows better than me. I'm like, why can't these kids pass through the ugly face like I did? Why? Why can't they? Like, I done passed through the thick ass eyebrows. I done passed through everything, and she just gets to skip all that and go ahead and do her makeup just awesome. Yeah, so like I was saying, I went ahead and I was like, let me just go ahead and set my under eyes because, you know, I did do my concealer and I don't want it to crease. Tell me why she was still not done. I was like, fuck, like, okay. So tell me why I ended up doing all my makeup and she was still not done. I still went outside, I still ate and everything. She was barely on her second eyebrow. So that was because I'm struggling with this eyebrow. I was like, what the hell, dude? Like, really, it takes that long? I was like, yep, I'm never gonna do my eyebrows. I mean, my eyebrows look pretty nice. That's what I think. They're pretty thick, and I'm just like, I'm gonna go ahead and deal with what I got. Tell me why she was still not done. I was like, fuck, like, okay. I ended up doing all my makeup and she was still not done. I still went outside, I still ate and everything. She was barely on her second eyebrow. So that was because I'm struggling with this eyebrow. I was like, what the hell, dude? Like, really, it takes that long? I was like, yep, I'm never gonna do my eyebrows. I mean, my eyebrows look pretty nice. That's what I think. They're pretty thick, and I'm just like, I'm gonna go ahead and deal with what I got. So basically what I do get this one. I don't use it no more, and I just wet it. And I just go ahead and brush my hairs so they could go ahead and like, I feel like I didn't do shit on it. So they could go ahead and get cleaned. Like, I don't have powder all over them. So that's basically what I do. I haven't gone and taken my eyebrows now. They look kind of fucked up, but I mean, oh well. I get lazy. So this is that. So for that look, I think like I'm gonna go ahead and use my Salvaje palette that Becky G went ahead and brought out with. Basically, she collaborated with ColourPop, and that's the palette I'm using. I'm gonna go ahead and use Luna for all over my eye, and I'm gonna go ahead and get this brush and just, you know, basically get a like just one single color all over my eye. And yeah, now you're gonna see me looking down because I'm gonna be using the mirror that comes in it. I feel like for the price, I feel like this palette, I actually love this palette. I kind of feel like for the price, for everything, I mean, this palette is awesome. You could go ahead and do some crazy colors, and you could go ahead and like do some just natural chill colors. And it has like a big ass mirror, like big as hell. So I like it. So just put it all over my eyelid like that. It kind of looks, you know. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my M441. My face is just, and I'm gonna go ahead and use Caramelo, which is this good as a crease color with a little bit of mixture of Lola. There's like a peachy color, and the other one's like a caramel type of color. And I'm gonna go ahead and put that all over my crease.
I always start at the end and then I bring whatever's left on the brush. No, I always start on the outer side of my lid and then bring it in. Yes, that's what I do. And
I always like watching all these videos, but I feel like everyone is too much too advanced for me. And now sometimes I'm like, damn, when am I gonna find that one person that is learning like me, so I could go ahead and try their techniques, right? Okay, so since my eyes are a little bit smaller than other people's eyes, I do bring it a little bit more higher. More smaller, so I can go ahead and be like more precise on where I want to put the color. I do go in with cafecito, which is this color. It's like a brownish type of like burgundy color. Maybe y'all see it's like a brown. Pretty nice. So I go ahead and get that, put it in my corner outer V. Go ahead and like just set it there. Basically what I like doing, I like tapping it in first, you know, making sure I put it where I want it, where I want it to be. And let me go ahead and, I think I should get closer for this. Let me go ahead and get, see, I came closer, so I can go ahead and like, y'all can see what I'm doing. So I keep going with cafecito, and whatever was left in the brush, I go ahead and start like this, you know, and then blend whatever's left on it in. So I want to like glue into it. I can always go back to caramelo or whatever comes closer to this, and I go ahead and put it right here, so I'll go ahead and like blend it. That's basically what I do to my eye. I don't do much of a difference. Go back to my M441 and I get Lola and caramelo, and I just go ahead and blend everything in. How I do my eyelid. I'll go ahead and do the other one offline, and I'll be back whenever they're both ready. So we'll go ahead and add glitter. So that's what I got so far, and I feel like it looks nice, it looks decent, it looks good. So I'm stuck in between putting Estrella or Celosa on my face, and which I really like Celosa, but I kind of feel like it don't go with my eyes. I don't know why. I'm always going for that, you know, gold type of colors, and you know, those highlight type of colors, in which it would be this one or this one, a little bit more pinkish. There you go. You can kind of see it. Oh, there you go. So I'm in between this color, which it looks really nice, or this one. Let me go ahead and swatch it for y'all so y'all could go ahead and see what I'm talking about. So it's between that one or Celosa, which is this color. You know, they're nice. I mean, they're both nice. They're both nice. I really use those type of colors. I'm always into the neutral type of brown colors. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this flat brush that I also bought from that dollar set. I'm gonna go ahead and use Estrella. And let me go ahead and fix this. There you go. And I'm gonna just go ahead and start from the inside, from the corner, and then bring whatever's left from it up. I don't really like doing cut creases. I tried doing one on Saturday and I didn't really like it. So basically I just cut the crease with the same glitter that I'm using, and it kind of looks like I did cut it, but it doesn't look as harsh. There you go. That's what I'm going to go ahead and do to my eyes, because I'm going to go ahead and use Sirena on my lower lash line. People always tell me, go ahead and make Spanish videos, but once I start talking in Spanish, I get nervous, and I'm like, what the fuck am I talking about? What is this called? What is this? Like, what is primer called in Spanish, right? Okay, there you go. That's what I have so far. And that's without wetting it. I know if you wet it, I mean, you get like a stronger color, but I mean, I'm not going nowhere, so I'm not trying to do nothing too crazy. I mean, but yes, people always tell me, go ahead and do Spanish videos. I'm like, girl, I mean, I know how to talk Spanish, but I don't know how to talk like the ghetto Mexican Spanish, and that's, I mean, that's not what y'all want to hear in videos, right? Let me go ahead and get Lola and Caramelo on my M441 and go ahead and just blend these colors in like this. I mean, just go like really light-handed, like not even put pressure on it. Let me go ahead and do this one fast. There you go, fast, back. I've never actually used Sirena under my eye. It's the first time. I can't do it on camera. Ooh, girl, look at you looking all cute. So I do put it as close as I can to my waterline. Okay, so that's what I have so far. I did change my light a little bit so y'all could go ahead and like see the actual color on my eye and how nice it looks. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get Caramelo and go ahead and blend this out. The eyeliner that I've been using so far, this is the Maybelline Curvitude liner. Try something. It's black. It's angled. I like this one because like since it's angled, I could go ahead and like poop and poop. This is the one that I like for as of now. So this is what I got so far. For some reason, this one is looking a little bit fatter, and this is what I mean by how when I look at myself in the mirror, it looks good. But this eye is a little bit more dropped, as you can see, than this one. So I gotta go ahead and make this one fatter. And when you look at it, you actually pay attention. This one is always more fatter than this one. But because this eye is a little bit more hanged than this one, I have to make this one a little bit fatter. You're gonna go ahead down. You kind of see that this one is too fat compared to this one, but because this eye is a little bit more hanged, I do gotta make this one a little bit more fat. So I could go ahead and look kind of the same as this one. As y'all see, it looks the same. But if you look down, this one looks fatter than this one.
So before I do my mascara, I like setting my face, my whole face with my setting spray. And then I'm gonna go ahead and curl my lashes, and I'm gonna go ahead and put mascara on them. In which, like I said before, I don't really use eyelashes because I don't know how to put them on. I always start with this one, in which it's not a product that I love, but it's not a product that I hate because it dries up too quick, and then because the let me show you. Because the bristles are a little bit too thick, you can't really like get into detail because you'll literally stain your eye. So I always start off with this one just to like give them the first coat like that. I do like wearing this one underneath like my regular mascara because I feel like this one separates my lashes. There you go. You see? It does separate my lashes. And if I was to wear lashes, they'll look nice, but because I don't know how to put them on. So this is the mascara I use. This is the Rocket by Maybelline. And this is the bristles that it has. They aren't flexible like other mascaras I've used, but I actually like this one. But I actually like this one because I feel like I could like have more more control of where I put product in my eyes. The only reason why I don't use this one alone is because after a while, like when you keep passing the wand in the same spot, it does clump up your eyelashes. Well, for me. My eyelashes is where I take more time in because I actually like doing my mascara and the eyelashes. And before it actually like dries completely up, I go ahead and put the last coat. So I mean, I do use like 3 coats on my eyelashes, just so they could look like a little bit fuller, like this. And this is what they look like. from there, that's basically what I do. I mean, I'm trying to remember if I didn't like forget a step. Oh yeah, I did forget to contour my nose. I'll be right back to
this one. The same brush, and I just a little bit like this, tap the excess, and put the rest of the excess on my hand. And I go ahead and just contour the top first. Make sure that that's where the harsh line is gonna be at. And then just go ahead and slowly, like this. So my nose looks a little bit more smudged. So that's that, and I do go with my angled fluffier brush, and I just like got everything in. Like this, like this. Let's try to break it down a little bit. So that's pretty much what I do. As y'all can see, this is my literally. Let me go ahead and take a look at it. I feel like this is too harsh.
Too heavy, nothing too crazy. I mean, it's just a learning process on which I've actually came a long way, because back then you used to see my eyebrows and they were thick as fuck. I mean, they're still thick, but I mean, they're naturally thick, but they were thicker. Like, it looked like I had 2 blocks.
So I go ahead and line my lips with this NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner. This is in the color Canes. It's kind of like a pinkish, nudish color. And I am going to go ahead with my Essence Lip Gloss in the color 07 Happiness in Bottle. I think that's the color. It's this one. It's like a new type. And that's basically what I do. Okay, so that's really what I do to my lips.
So you see like how this one looks more angled than this one, but once I rest my eye, it looks just the same. I mean, at the end of the day, you have to do whatever works for you, not whatever other people tell you. And that's what I learned the hard way, because I used to do my makeup just like everybody else used to do it. But then I was like, that looks nice on you, but why does it not look nice on me? You know? So at the end of the day, I've been learning. I've been doing my makeup ever since I was like, I tried when I was 15, but I feel like it wasn't enough. I actually started doing my makeup once I turned 18 or 19, and that's how far I've gotten. I mean, I've bettered myself a lot from what I used to do my makeup. I feel like